I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. Work a good enough job and have a pretty fulfilling life for my age. Last summer, I went to a lot of pool parties with my friends. It gets pretty hot in Arizona, so taking a dip in the pool is something we do whenever we have the opportunity. Every weekend we would get invited to a pool party, and it was a good opportunity for us to decompress and also meet new people in the area. This particular weekend we got an invite for a barbecue party and the house had a pool. I definitely look forward to it and I prepared to go with a few friends. On that day I got picked up by my friends. We went shopping for a few hours and then headed over there. The owner of the house was a middle-aged man who lived with his wife. They had 2 children who were quite grown up in their early 20s. When we got there was a pool in the front yard and the place was packed full already. The owners welcomed us and told us to feel very comfortable. My friends jumped straight in the pool immediately and they started having fun quite early. I decided to grab some food and interact with a few people first. I struck up a conversation with a pretty girl and she told me she was friends with the daughter of the owner of the house and that they went to school together. While this conversation went on, I started to feel interested in the girl. That was when I heard one of my friends call me to get in the pool. I turned to look at them as a signal that I'm talking to someone right now. When I looked at their direction, they were not even paying any attention to me, so I kept talking to her. A few minutes later, I heard someone call me again from the pool area, but I couldn't see exactly who it was. The girl I was talking to started to look at me weird. She said she didn't hear anyone call me. I told her I hear someone calling me. She then just told me if I want an excuse to stop talking to her, I can just go be with my friends. I tried to explain that I actually hear someone calling me. She just walked away, kind of upset because she thought I was making it up. At this point, I started to feel maybe I was crazy or something. So I walked towards the pool to find my friends and asked which one of them kept calling me to get in the pool. When I got there, I saw them in the pool and I jumped in. I then explained to them and asked them which one was calling me. To my surprise, none of them said they were calling me. I thought they were joking, but they were really serious and said nobody was calling me. I felt very worried and confused, but since I was in the pool already, I might as well just enjoy now. About 10 minutes later, I was still in the pool when I felt a sensation of someone touching my feet in the water. There were other people close by to me, but this just felt weird. All of a sudden, a strong force dragged me down into the water, and I felt like I passed out immediately. I opened my eyes in the water, and right in front of me was a kid just staring at me. He looked very creepy, and I was confused on how I got dragged hard down. My body felt weak, and I could not swim as I should be able to. This kid then begins to hold me down in an attempt to drown me. I struggled really hard, nothing I did would work. I felt very helpless, as I felt I was going to drown there. That was when I saw my friends grabbing me and pulling me up. I opened my eyes and I was laying on the floor with a few people around me. It did not take long before I was fully recovered and I asked to be taken home immediately. On my way home, I explained what had happened and that I saw a kid at the bottom of the pool. My friends said they saw me just struggling and kicking at the bottom of the pool and that they did not see any kid. I was terrified. Am I going crazy or was there a ghost there that only I could see? Both scenarios are equally terrifying. The next week, one of my friends called me and told me the owner of the house, the middle-aged man, wanted to talk to me because they had explained to him what I experienced. I got a call from the man and he told me I'm not crazy. He told me him and his wife had a son who had drowned in the pool about 15 years ago and that I'm the 3rd person who has seen the boy in the pool. He wasn't sure exactly why only a few people would see him and most people do not. He then apologized to me and said it would be best if I don't visit the house again for my own safety.